So we're seeing on the left mail-in for Pennsylvania. This is the presidential race versus the Senate race. And what's interesting is we're seeing a somewhat more normal pattern for the mail-in voting. This is 2024. It looks more normal, looks more like 2016, looks more like what we would expect, generally speaking. Right. What's interesting is when we look at election day, that is where we're seeing that significant drop-off, that significant down-ballot difference. Why would election day have this effect? As we talked about before, if this is caused by changing votes, deleting votes, switching votes, why is it targeted and centralized around election day for Pennsylvania?
Donald Trump essentially barred his voters from voting any other day but election day. And also he's tried to say that the only legal votes should be on election day. So there is a big push to get people to vote on election day. The Democrats did much better in mail-in ballots and lost election day.
We looked at 2020, and I think people have forgotten this, but there were some concerning quotes in 2020 where a certain candidate at the time was talking about how mail-in voting is inherently fraudulent.
Yeah.
It is used to mess with elections, and I thought that was very interesting. We haven't really publicized a lot of our 2020 analysis, but we are seeing that a majority of voting in 2020 was mail-in voting. We think it's likely attributed to COVID.
Right.
I think Pennsylvania alone, 70% of the Biden vote was mail-in at the time. So it's very interesting as we dive deeper. Mail-in almost always looks more statistically normal. The trends look more human in nature.